Al, you're on the award-winning 1017 The Truth. I reached all the way across the room to get the phone just for you.
Well, I just wanted to say, happy Friday. I know you said it's idiotic for, black people to be fighting, but isn't it idiotic to be giving billions and millions of dollars to Argentina, Lebanon, and the Jews that he made the new minorities? And Jews don't even like Europeans because their goal is to take away European power, and they wrote a book on that in 1920.
Yes, they did, but so I'm talking about the money we're spending here for people, and I'm just saying, personally, I agree. And I don't care who it is, the fact that we're spending money. If you want to spend money outside the country, that's fine, but you need to spend money here first. You need to take care of the poor and those disenfranchised here who are already citizens, not people who are not.
So does that mean the people who came over here with their immigrant mothers and fathers, should they be dug up and sent back too?
Well, that makes no sense.
Because they came illegally as well.
Al, that makes no sense. Because they're dead. What are you talking about? They're dead.
It does make a lot of sense.
No, it doesn't.
No, because think about it.
No.
If they got to go back, dig their mama up out the grave,
That'll
and
make
send
no
her
sense.
back over that ladder too. It makes a lot of it. Good for one, good for all.
Hyperbole, Al.
Boom.
Come on.
No, that's true.
Okay, that's ridiculous.
True.
Who's going to dig up a dead body and take them back? Stop.
Hey, we're talking about principles and standards. It's not do as I say, not as I do. We got to keep it 100 for everybody. So since they came over here, you dig their mama up and they daddy, you send them back over to Alaska.
Okay, thank you, Al.
Because a lot of them wouldn't.
Thank you, Al.
Okay, good. Bye-bye.
That don't make no sense. Dig up a dead body and something. Ridiculous. Listen, we got brought here against our wishes, right? We got taken. There were people already here, natives, Spaniards. Everybody was here 200 years before that knucklehead, foolish man, Italian dude came here, and he never found the mainland anyway. He was down in Jamaica, Barbados, or Bahamas or somewhere now, down in the Caribbean, what we now call the Caribbean. He never set foot here. So what kind of idiocy are we doing? Now we got a president that decides we need an Italian holiday. I know, we'll pick Christopher Columbus and say he, and now we make up all these stories and put them in history books, and it's nonsense. You lied, you cheated, you stole, you gave disease, you massacred to take over stuff that wasn't yours. But it's par for the course. Whenever somebody wants something, they just go in and take it over. And it's unfortunate, but that's just how life is. And that's how this country started. Does anybody even know who America is named after? We named this country and called it something about a guy that went back to Europe and lied and said he found it and and they named it after this fool. I mean, his name wasn't exactly America. This is the nonsense that we're teaching in schools, in elementary, middle, and high school. That is a lie. And we're perpetrating it in colleges because when we have the lie to teach American history, we skip over the fact that they actually killed off roughly 90% of all natives in this country at the time. Gave them disease blankets on purpose. And when that didn't work, just went in and killed them all. That's why they want you to forget about slavery, because they don't want you to dig up all the stuff they did. Now, I agree with Al, but, I mean, come on. Digging up dead bodies and sending them back to Europe. Come on, dude. What are we doing? Got to be decent. Good Lord. Thank you, Dimitri. Amerigo Vespucci. And named a country after this knucklehead who ends up lying and ends up making up stuff. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, I think he was the one that did it because, they're always the ones that like how you discover something that's already there. We go on archaeological digs, dig up stuff. Oh, look, they discovered it. It was already there. How you discover a star in space when the star's been there literally for thousands of light years? What is it? Speed of light is what? 186,000 feet per second? Anyway, think of a light year, how long it takes light to travel in a year. Ridiculous. And yet we're sitting here sucking in this nonsense. Talk about we're supposed to love America. I love America. Don't get me wrong. I love America. I love being here. I love the flag. I love what it stands for. I love the Constitution, as long as you apply it to everybody equally. As long as we do that, we should have no problems. But you're disingenuous when you sit here and you lie and you say America was here for everybody, because it's not. And the folks that's getting laid off in furloughs with the government shutdown, you should look at the fact that if you got laid off, yeah, you should be eligible for, you might be, let me say you should, because you might be eligible for what? Unemployment. I'm just saying, you should look into it. I know there's a lag and different states have different laws and all that, but you should at least look into it. But this nonsense we're coming up with, and this stuff that we're trying to figure out that's already been documented, it's already documented. It's already there. You pilfered this country and took something. How do you discover something that's already there? That's like going in the backwoods of Central America and talking about we discovered pygmies. They're already there. But of course, not until white people discover it does it become important. Well, I say no. And how you portray other people is always negative, always less than. Singing that we are the world nonsense and Africans running around with no shoes on. What kind of stupidity is that? You ever been to Nigeria? You ever been to the continent of Africa where you actually see people have built streets and roads and cars and skyscrapers and street lights and what are you talking about? And we let it go. Got Michael Jackson singing songs with people and they don't even know what the heck they're talking about. Ridiculous. Do your history. Do your math. We let this nonsense go on for years, and it's time to stop. This Black History Month, I am not reading anything about anybody prior to 1965, 1970. I don't care. Martin Luther King got killed. He's gone. It's been over almost 50 years. Let it go. Malcolm X, let it go. Fannie Lou Hamer, let her go. We have too many great people in the last 30 years that have done great things in this country. Let's talk about them. Let's come up with some of the things they've created. Let's talk about the richest black the richest black man in America, Robert F. Smith. Let's look at the things he's done, the lives he's changed. But no, we don't do that. We stay stuck. Well, we got to read stuff that people know. No, that's the stuff that white people put in history books because they felt safe. Well, I'm safe with these people, so we'll talk about Martin Luther King into oblivion. Y'all the ones killed him. Malcolm X. Y'all the ones killed him. And then you sit here and look like, whoa, no. So we're going to start, better yet, I want you to give me names that you want to hear about for Black History Month in February. So when we start talking about people, we can talk about local people. You got a black mayor. You got a black county executive. You got a black president of the County Board of Supervisors, black female. Let's rock them. Why not? You got a black president. You got a black vice president. Why don't we rock them? Nah. It just doesn't make any sense. And then black people, we go along with it. Well, that's what the Democratic Party wanted to do, so that's what we're going to do. No. You tell the Democratic Party the same thing you tell the Republican Party. Go kick rocks. This is what we're doing. It doesn't make any sense at all. Milwaukee should have moved forward decades ago. Decades ago. I've been spouting off for 2 segments. 833-212-1017 is the number. George said, didn't you vote for that clown? Wouldn't listen to me. Well, I'm never going to tell you who I vote for and who I don't vote for because that's really none of your business. So get over yourself. I'm just saying, get over yourself. Who you vote for, how you vote is your business. What we have to stop doing as a group, voting for a party that gives us absolutely nothing, ever. And then for the idiocy, you say, oh, you sound like a Republican, because that's the only thing in your brain is Republican and Democrat. Not libertarian, not independent, not whatever. It's just weird.